I got new inserts and made some changes. Let's flip through this planner together. This is my third week in this Moterm personal planner, and I am using FC compact size inserts here, and I've been having so much fun adding new things, taking things out, rearranging things, and I'm still in the middle of that process. I actually got brand new inserts from Dear Planner on Etsy, and I want to share them with you, and I also want to arrange them in this planner. So let's do it. So as I mentioned, this is a personal size ring planner from Moterm, and I'm using it with the slightly wider inserts, which are FC compact or Franklin Covey compact. Regular personal inserts are 3.75 inches wide and FC compact is 4.25. So you have half an inch width difference. It might not sound like a lot, but it does make difference for me, as I prefer wider pages than the personal one offers. So I've been having a lot of fun with this planner. I link to both of the videos where I set it up initially and the one where I started adding more inserts, and now I have even more inserts since then, and you can see how chunky this planner has become. Look at it, it's like a beast. And the reason that it is so thick is that when I got new inserts from Dear Planner, I just put them in here without even taking them out of their packaging, as I was still deciding what I want to do with them. So I'm gonna show them to you, and I'm actually gonna move them around and see where they fit. To show you what I mean is among other inserts, she sent me these free just blank inserts, and as you can see, they still have the band that they came in. So I just put them in here to kind of store them inside of the planner. So now I actually want to take out some, leave some in the planner, and save some for later. So let's do that together. I ordered a whole bunch of different inserts from her. These are already printed. You know, she cuts them, prints them, punches them, and sends them to you, so you don't have to do it yourself. And as much as printable inserts are fun, sometimes it's also pain to like flip them and make sure they're all aligned and cut them, and I just can never get on a line. I don't know, it just must be my thing. And so I decided to have this planner kind of a combo of the inserts that I print myself, but also the ones that I purchase from other stores, because I am more than happy to support stores that do downloadables but also printable ones. So this one, again, as I mentioned, is from Dear Planner, and you will see her logo on the other inserts in a little bit. But let me open it and take them out and then put them where they belong in less of a quantity. So I mentioned I got several inserts from her, and she sent me this set of just blank ones, which are really cool. I thought to use them as notes, but I've actually been thinking to put them behind each of these clear tabs that I have here, because as I noticed, these clear tabs tend to attract paper to them. Hold on, I forgot that I had my rings open. So when you flip the page here, you see that the page actually gets stuck to them, you know, due to static. And I figured what I can do is I can use these blanks and write on them section names and put them behind these tabs. So then these tabs with these pages will serve, you know, as full-on separator with the name of the section on them, rather than putting it on the tab. So this one right now says weekly schedule. I might leave it like that, but basically I was thinking, instead of using these for notes, which I already have a bunch of notes, to use them as the page that goes behind, immediately behind the clear divider. But until I do that, let me show you all other inserts that I got from Dear Planner. So here is the second one. So this one is a checklist. First of all, I love the quality of paper. It's nice and thick, and they're so cleanly cut and punched, and I love the designs. So let me start taking them off, or actually let me take thing out of it. Let me take one page out. So these are just the checklists, and they're two-sided. So perfect. So I'll keep that as my checklist up in the front of the planner, and I'm gonna save these off for later, because as you saw, my planner became very chunky as I put several of these packages inside, you know, just to store it until I do this video with you. Then next I have the weekly schedule. So these are my weeklies. You've seen them. This is a completed week. This is this week, and I have ruler here that I actually got from Amazon. This is a Moterm ruler that comes in a set of some of their inserts. So I just flip to it when I want to go to today. So these are my weeklies. And they actually been working out for me really well, having, you know, just a small box for each day, because even though I have a lot going on in my life, it's not a lot to like super detailedly planned. In each section, I just make notes of like kind of like my top 3 for the day, and then any additional notes in the day. And then I don't need to use the like, full day one, but of course there will be days when I do need a like, complete page just for a day, and for that I have the daily ones, which I'm gonna show you in a second. These specific ones are from Kina Prints. I love them, but these are personal size. She doesn't have FC compact, so I printed them with a wider margin, basically cut them in a way to have them the FC compact size. So this is my weekly section, and here is my daily section. So in my daily section I have, in the previous video you would have seen, I have these dailies. They are super cute, so I printed several of them. I like how they have a little bit of color on them. I haven't used them yet, again because I don't use dailies as often, only as per need basis. But when I was shopping on Dear Planners Etsy shop, I saw that she had daily plans, and I thought they were so cute because they have these fitness and health tracker things. So look how cute. So they have today's date, and then you just circle what day of the week it is. You have this empty section to put in whatever you need, you know, to-dos, your schedule, notes, what have you. You have section here for your food, so breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then you have reminders, and then you have a water tracker, which I really appreciate. And then for fitness, health, whatever you want to put in, maybe I'll say 7,000 steps I walked or something like that. Then to do specifically, so you can write them here, you can write them here, and then notes. And then on the other side is exactly the same thing, so basically day per page. So I thought they were really cute, so I got them to try them out. So now in my daily section I'm basically gonna have hers. Let me actually have a couple of them. So I'm gonna have 2, so basically 4 days worth. And then I have these, and these actually a day on 2 page. You get the day here, and then you have just a graph paper here with the notes section. So they're supposed to be like this, but because, as I mentioned in my previous video, my printer is having issue duplexing, I made them one-sided until I fixed the issue. So here they are. And let's see, I believe I had yes, and also have a Carpe Diem ones. The Carpe Diem ones, so I got these a while ago, I want to say a year or 2 ago, and they are not, even though now if you go on their website it says that their width of their inserts is 4 1/4. These are not. These are exactly 4 inches, and if you look at my 4 1/4 cut ones, you can see that they are narrow. So, but they're still really cute, and I really like Carpe Diem's items, and so I keep these dailies too. So they have the to-do thing here, they have hours here, and then just notes, and then you have the days of the week written here, and then you just write your own date. So this is my daily section. Then this next section is for my meals. Again, you see how it gets staticky to the page, so that's why I want to put a blank page behind each of these, and I'm just gonna do my best to handwrite a section on each of these blank pages and put them behind. And so this one probably gonna be meals. So these are really cute meal inserts. I believe these ones are also from Simple and Trendy Co. And I just been writing the idea for dinner, because during the day we are in different places, so this is more like for my dinner plans, and the size of the box is perfect to fit basically one meal. And then you have, you know, what to buy, so that's really cool too. Now next one here, I didn't have it last time, but I have it now, and that is my budget section. And this one has 2 different inserts from Dear Planner, and they are this spend tracker, really cute. So let me get a couple of these. So they have date, description, cash, credit card, debt, and then debit, and then amount, and they are on both sides like this. Really cute. And then you can, you know, write out total here if you want. So basically 4 sides. And the next one goes hand in hand with it, if you do budget on paper, is income and expenses. So the way these work together, I have similar inserts in my ring planner. It's a bigger size, which I use for my budgeting. I also use Excel, but I wanted to try to see if I can bring my budgeting into this planner and kind of have my whole life in this one book. We'll see. So the way these work together is in the beginning of the month, or throughout the month, you write what your income source, and it can be a paycheck or side gigs, where it's coming from, what amount it is, and then therefore for a month or a week or however you budget, you'll say, my income is, let's say, I don't know, $2,000. Let's just throw out the round number there. And then here you also write what your expenses are, your rent and water and power and your food and your gas and your phone, stuff like that. So you write them here, total them up, and then you see if your difference between income and your expense, positive or negative. If positive, that means you made more than you spent, or you spent less than you made. And if it's negative, that means you overspent, and then this way you can adjust your spending next month, or you over time can learn to adjust and kind of keep an eye on your spending to make sure that you never overspend. Then this way you're never in a hole, and you can start saving money up and things like that. So these basically work together with these, as this is your expenses that you track on a daily basis as they happen, and then here you summarize them and you have an overall picture of how you did between money you made and money you spent. So these are gonna be on the front because obviously you refer to these on a daily basis, and this is more like a monthly or weekly or bi-weekly, depends on how often you budget. I get paid every 2 weeks, therefore I budget on a bi-weekly basis, meaning every second weekend I sit down and I add up all my expenses and all my incomes, and then I see what my difference is, and this way I can kind of project for the next couple weeks, see if I need to slow my roll with spending, or if I'm okay, or if I can save more money off, or I can pay off some of the credit card debt, stuff like that. So that's how this section gonna work. So this is basically gonna be a budgeting section. And then this is my home section. Basically this is zone cleaning, and I've been filling out different zones in my house and kind of like the areas I want to clean within them. So I have different zones here, the whole house all together if I do one task that I do throughout the whole house, and then I also broke it down by different areas in the house that need more attention, and I will be checking them and basically putting filling out the square on the day where I did a certain part of the cleaning task, so to say. So this is my zone cleaning, and I'm thinking that in this house section I might also have a list of any kind of supplies that I need, or maybe for example if I need the maintenance for the washer and dryer, like to vacuum out the dryer exhaust, or if I need maintenance on my air conditioning, kind of those things like you do once a year or every 6 months. So I'm thinking I'm gonna add like a tracker for those kind of things. So instead of just like zone cleaning, I would also have a maintenance tracker. So that's gonna go into here, but it's not here yet. And here so far I just have the next month prepared. This is an April tab, and then I have a March one that we just saw together. But then if we go further down into the back sections here, which are more like about writing and reading and journaling, I've also got some inserts from Dear Planner that are for contacts. And I know first when I saw them I was like, oh my god, I'm being so old school with contacts, because who needs that when you have your phones and everything else. But let me tell you, after I migrated within my phone several times, I know for a fact that some of my contacts got lost, especially the addresses. I don't keep addresses on my phone. So I decided to get these for once and for all, to write down all the contacts of people who are outside of state, because a lot of my friends moved away. So then when I'm sending them birthday cards or just, random gifts just because, or Christmas cards, I have their addresses finally all in one place. So this is what the contacts are for, and I think that's it. So let me put this one in front. So now definitely slightly less inserts here, because I took out all of these. As I mentioned, I was just storing them for a moment. And then over here I will put this checklist. So far I have this one, and this is from Planner Room. I love her inserts as well, they're super cute. So I have this one. So this is like your regular inbox, versus this one is more like a to-do list. So I wanted to have a separate to-do list. I have a little bit of a kind of a surrogate to-do list here where I just write random things that I want to do, but it's a half page and I want to have like a more full list. And interesting enough, I use Franklin Covey compact size inserts, but it's not Franklin Covey system because they have their own inserts. They are designed in a certain way. But one of the things Franklin Covey system has is your like a perpetual to-do list where you just fill out what you need, and then you kind of do that task or do the thing that month, or move the ones that you didn't do to the following month. So I want to try out some of that. So that's what this page gonna do. And I'm thinking to probably put it behind the inbox, so it's just gonna live together here in the front. So then when I open the planner, I have basically immediate access to that section, and I can write down like, okay, you know, buy new light bulbs, buy the batteries, call the plumber, you know, just things like that that you know you need to do, but it just constantly gets lost in just the shuffle of life. So I can write them out, and then I can do them and or move them to the next month if I didn't do them on time. Alright, so now that I added all these new things, let's actually flip through this planner from beginning to end. So let me put it all the way to the start. And let's see what I have here. Alright, so on this side I just put some cutouts and some stickers into these little slots. These are for your business cards or credit cards, but I just use them for deco, and I put another thank you card here in the back just to have these colorful dots peek out. I don't have anything in this pocket yet. I might, but we'll see. Here, as I mentioned, this is half sheet of Carpe Diem. They have this one that has flowers, and they have also one that's just plain. I think I have it somewhere down the stream here. This is flyleaf that the planner comes with. This is a zebra pen. This one is 0.7, but it's fine, so it literally feels like 0.3 to me. Here are some bookish stickers. There says Book Witch, and this one says drink coffee, read books, which is very appropriate, and there are some coffee and books on the bottom. It's very cute. I got a whole stack of these from Amazon. Adorable. Then I have this super cute dashboard from Shelby Lee Co. I got it from Etsy. I initially put it here on the front, but as I played with my planner, I found that I really love when it sits here. It lets this flyleaf do its job and protect everything, and it lays so nicely against the paper versus against the flyleaf itself. So I really love it here. And then I have my inbox from Planner Room. Really cute. And again, as I had duplexing issues, my inbox is unfortunately not two-sided. It's like this, but it's okay. And then I have these check boxes that I just added from Dear Planner. This dashboard here is from Carpe Diem. I got their planners. Actually, I have 2 ring planners from them. And then I got these inserts, and these are the monthly ones. Here's some of them. This one is May, and so on. So I will be adding this as the months pass by. And this one I just left it here. This was like the beginning of this planner set. And this one is that insert set that I got from Moterm with that ruler that I mentioned, and I just put my kids' pictures in there and some stickers, some bookish stickers here. And this is the March tab from Carpe Diem again. And then here I got these inserts from May Paper Co. And they are available from Amazon. That's where I got them from. And I got the set of the monthlies dated. So Carpe Diem ones are undated. These are just using them basically as dividers. But as far as the dates themselves and to fill out stuff, I use these May Paper Co. ones. So this is March. I decided to keep only 2 months in the planner because it gets stuffed real fast. This is the back side of the monthly one from Carpe Diem, and this is that other half page I was telling you about, again from Carpe Diem, just keeping it here for notes purposes. Here's some more note pages from Carpe Diem. As I mentioned, they are slightly narrower than the your regular FC compacts, at least the ones that I've got. And then I have lined ones, I have the checkered ones or graph paper. I have some more graph paper from Covey. This was another ring planner that I had that I just stole them from there. I love graph paper, so it's always has a room here, and some lined ones too. This is a habit tracker, also from May Paper Co. that I got from Amazon, and here a couple more half sheets from Carpe Diem. And here is the weekly ones. So this one is from Paper Test Designs, and this is like a title page, and the weeklies themselves are here in the back. They are really cute. They're basically vertical weeklies. I haven't gotten to them yet because I'm still testing out different weekly layouts. So far I'm really loving the Kina prints. That's the one I'm in. I have this week to finish off, and then I have one more week and like a half of week, and then I have a paper test that I will be testing out, so we'll see. I know I'm generally not a big weekly person, horizontal or vertical. I just could never get into them, but somehow these Kina prints just worked out for me because they are kind of both, right? And you just have a rectangle with a lot of graph paper in there, and you can, you know, arrange them however, versus these are like very skinny and vertical, have not enough structure for me. But we'll see. When I get to them, we'll see how they work out. So that's my weekly section. And the next section is daily one, and you saw I just added these Dear Planner ones. So cute. I can't wait to use them. And then I have these from Planner Room. They are super cute. Also can't wait to use them. And then I have these from Carpe Diem, as I mentioned. So you kind of saw I had monthly, weekly, daily, and now this is my meal prep section, if you may. I'm still figuring out how I'm gonna call that section, but you know, maybe I'm just gonna call it meals or meals and groceries or something like that. But basically in this section I'm gonna track my meals, or at least plans for what I'm thinking of cooking. Let me tell you, as much as I'm not one of those people who like plans meals in advance, I've noticed this past week been really stressful for me at work, and by me planning like 2 meals forward, it saved me so much mental space that the days when I was stressed, I already looked at it, I'm like, okay, that's what I was planning to cook, and I would just cook it. I didn't have to like figure out, and every little thing, you know, let me tell you, definitely saves the mental space of not having to think of what to cook. So I have several pages of that. So that's the meal one, and that's the newly created budget section. So I have spending tracker here, and I also have an income and expenses section here, and I also want to get a saving tracker. I'm thinking to design it myself. My savings are all automated, but I do want to be able to track it visually for myself. Plus I'm trying to diversify and, you know, maybe get like Roth IRA or something like that. So I'm gonna have more than one stream of savings that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try out this year, gonna be my year of savings, so I will add that to here. And this is the house section, so I have cleaning here, and as I mentioned, I want to add like a maintenance section to here as well, or maintenance inserts to here. And now we're just going into the next month, and it's just blanks, bunch of blanks here sitting waiting to be used. You have weeklies here again and dailies, things like that. And then once I'm done with that main like a planning section, here is my fun section I call for myself, and I have these cute tabs here also from Shelby, and this is where my journaling section is. So this is for my journaling, really cute. And then I have here for my like TBR list, you know, the books that I want to read. And then over here is just bunch of these fold out trackers, yearly trackers. I'm not sure what I'm gonna use them for. I haven't decided, but I house them here. And then these last two have contacts and then nothing else. So this back section is still under construction in my mind, because I do keep some things here that gonna be for fun for me, you know, like a journaling section and a reading section. I'm gonna have like a reading tracker in here and all of that, but I'm still figuring out what I'm gonna do with it. Plus these dividers, they are pretty thick, they're really nice and good quality, but they also take up a bit of a room, and because of that I'm thinking to maybe take out some of them and not have all 6 of them, and maybe I'm gonna have like 3. So I will have like the reading one, and one for like maybe shows, and one is for journaling or something like that. And then the back here is a page lifter. That's the one I mentioned I got from Moterm, with a ruler and couple of clear inserts. So really cool, very good price. And I just put a bunch of like business cards and credit cards here, gift cards here, just for fun. And I have my ruler in here. It's perfectly sized to fit in here. There are a lot of pockets in this planner that I don't use yet. And I also keep highlighter here. So this one is a Kokuyo Mark Plus, two-sided. You have chiseled here, in turquoise, and then you have one that you can just write with. I believe it's 0.5 or 0.7 in thickness. So Moterm, the way the Moterm is designed, the Luxe one has pen loop here, and then you have another pen loop that lives on your flight leaf. And so this way I can keep 2 pens here, and then that's all I need for now. And in the worst case, if I really wanted to add another one, I can always keep them inside of the rings too. And one more thing, I got a question from one of the viewers on my previous video, and I posted images on it, but I also wanted to show you. The question was, since this planner is personal size, right, which is 3.75, and I'm using it with FC Compact and also with dividers that are sized for FC Compact, how does it all fit together with everything that's in the planner? So if I close it, I'll show it to you. So as you can see, as far as the thickness and width of the pages, obviously it fits just fine. But then the question is, how does it fit here? As you can see, it does stick out from the front a little bit. I don't mind this. I think it's pretty cute. I also do it on the first one. I can also do on the second one if I really want to, but I don't want to force it. And then the dividers are very shallow, so they don't stick out too much. Plus them being completely clear, you don't even see them. Here's the back loop, here's the marker. All of my dividers that are in the back are the ones that are bottom. So my bottoms don't have any tabs here that would run into the marker. So because of that, it's okay. And the ones that do stick out, they are all here basically between this front pen, between this fly leaf and the back marker. So they are all here. I don't know if you can see it really well, but so they do stick out a little bit, right? They're still within the edge of the back cover. They don't get bent. You saw them, me using them. They don't get bent or ruined or anything like that. They fit just perfectly in this space, and the loop is tall enough to accommodate them. And as I mentioned, in the back, I don't have tabs. I have them on the bottom. Now, if you really wanted to use tabs that go all the way across from to back, then I would say do not keep any pens in the back loop, and it will accommodate it, and then just keep pen in the front, or maybe keep pen in the rings, or get another fly leaf that holds a pen loop on the bottom, so you can keep them here, or maybe have a pen like a Ollie clip attached here and keep pen in it. Anyway, up to you, but so far with the inserts that I'm using, they fit for me. They fit just fine. I like the fit. I like how it feels. I like how chunky it is and how heavy it is, even though I used to swear against heavy thick planners that I have to carry with me, but it's also very comforting in a weird way. So I like the way this fits. I also saw that another way to address this, if you do want to keep FC Compact inserts here, but you worried about them sticking out too much, you can also get smaller rings, because this planner has 30mm. You can get 25mm, so it will give you a 5mm space, which basically is this, right? This width here that you see slightly sticking out, that's about 5mm, so they will move in, and therefore you don't have to worry about them protruding or sticking out too much or running into your pens and stuff like that. But I really like the way this working out. I like the sizing. I like how everything fits. And as you can see, even my bottom tabs, they don't stick out too much beyond the cover. Like, I don't know, it's maybe like a millimeter or two. I mean, you can really have to like look at them again, because they are, you know, just like 5mm deep. So if you're looking for dividers, make sure that they are pretty shallow, so then they're gonna accommodate this really well. And as you can see, there is plenty of room on the top. So if I get top dividers, right, the ones that gonna be here, they're definitely not gonna run outside of the cover. They should work pretty well for you. So this is it. So cute. I'm so excited about all the inserts. I like how this is shaping up, how different sections are slowly forming. And I think that's part of the fun of having a ring planner, is that you can add inserts, you can take them away, you can move sections around, you can remove sections completely. You know, right now I have basically like 6-7 sections. If I want to, I can go down to like 4, right? Or I can go, you know, out and have like 10 different sections if my life calls for it. If one day I find, okay, I definitely do not plan on a daily at all, I can take daily sections out, and then add something else in. For example, maybe it'll be my design section. You know, I do some crochet design sometimes, and I might have pages for ideas. I can have just some graph paper where I draw out the patterns or write out the steps that I'm taking. So I think that's really cool. I like that this will give me the sense of learning things and looking for things and figuring out, because I definitely have a knack for that, and I have the need of like exploring things. And there is definitely a lot of exploration you can do in the planner because it's totally customized, right? You can customize it whichever way you want. You know, you can be as artsy or minimal as you want with this. I haven't even tried stickers or washi tapes in here. I have maybe a couple stickers on the pages in one spread, and that's it. I only use one color so far. I can use different highlighters here if I want to. So far, I'm enjoying my time in here. I've been bringing it with me to work and marking out things that pop into my head, so then I don't have to have those open loops. And I've been actually really enjoying not forgetting things. So there you have it. Here is my current setup. I hope you enjoyed this flip through. I will put whatever items I use here that I could remember in the description down below, so you can check out those shops and those people that I follow for yourself. And if you like this kind of videos, please like, please subscribe. Let me know what your favorite inserts for ring planners are. What is your favorite ring planner size, width, and the maker. And I will see you in the next video, and until then, you take care. Bye.